Hi guys, I'm here to do my final review on ClearZine, the herbal medication that is being sold on places like eBay, Amazon. They say it's a natural cure for acne. That's a load of bollocks. It is. Well, it didn't work for me anyway. Who these people are that it's working for, I'd like to meet somebody who it's working for, like face to face, and see pictures of before and after, because I'm I'm I suppose I'm a moderate to severe. I mean, I was a severe acne sufferer. I'm now probably what you say a moderate to low acne sufferer. But those pills did absolutely squat for me. I mean, you took about 8 pills, 6 to 8 pills a day, and they're quite reasonably sized pills. But it didn't shift my acne in any way, shape, or form. So if I were you personally, I wouldn't bother wasting my money, because they're obviously trying to sell it to you. Oh, it's a natural remedy. This and this and this. But I mean, like I said, 2 months. It just seemed a bit ridiculous. Um, Obviously, I've said before, I've used an awful lot of different things. From creams to different pills, and now back on Accutane, and have been on Accutane since about the end of May. And the noticeable difference was within the first week, whereas with the ClearZine, like I said, 2 months down the line, and absolutely no difference whatsoever. So if I recommend, if you want not a quick fix, but if you want a quicker fix and something positive and that most people know it works. Okay, it does give you certain side effects. One of them being very, very, very dry lips, and you've got to make sure you sort of keep them gelled up, I suppose, because it's painful if they crack and bleed. It really is. So I try and keep them to the level of moisture up on my lips quite a bit. Obviously, stuff like Vaseline works, that sort of stuff. But in the concerns of the Accutane itself, I mean, other than a few ones I've got here, I think this is down to something that I've been eating, because it's either something I've been eating or it's the batch, because that's something I'll come on to now. There's different types of Accutane in the sense of where it's coming from. You might buy 20 milligrams of Accutane from one site and it's worked perfectly and brilliantly, and then you buy it from another site and you don't get the same effect. And that's because you can't guarantee that the one site might be putting in the effective drug. Sort of the percentage-wise, they're putting in maybe 70% in one pill, whereas the next company are only putting in 30%, and then filling it with other supplements and stuff. And obviously that then depends, because I mean, at the moment the pills I'm taking are Accutane, but I mean technically I'm taking 40 milligrams, but I'd say it's probably only about 5 to 10 in each one of the actual milligrams, because it's not as effective as the last batch I had. So if you are going on something like Accutane, look for the right place to get it. There's one particular kind of Accutane, or raw Accutane, called Roach, which is really good, and I had that when I was 15, and I'm positive work, and everybody I've spoken to who's had Accutane or Accutane, they've all said Roach is the best. So if you can find that, then positive to go with that. It is a lot more expensive than these ClearZine pills. I mean, you get 4 bottles which contain God knows how many pills for 20 to 40 pounds off Amazon and eBay and places like that. Whereas the Accutane, I mean, for basically a month's supply, it's 50 quid. So you have to be willing to you have to be able to, first of all, it has to be affordable in your financial situation, but second of all, you have to sort of remember to put away that 50 quid. And this time I bought a batch of, I think it's a month and a half supply, maybe even 2 months, and it's cost me I think just over £80. But like I said, this batch isn't as good, so I won't use this particular batch of Accutane again. But yeah, personally for me, like I said, I tried all types of external creams and stuff like that, and obviously tablets and stuff. And the God's honest truth is, the only thing that has come close to clearing up my acne, or that has cleared my acne to a certain extent, is the Accutane and the Accutane. Like I said, it gives you a couple of side effects. It may affect you differently in ways, but if you can put up with dry lips, which dry lips isn't that bad when you consider that. I mean, I look back at a picture of myself back in February compared to now, and my acne was just completely it's just completely different. It's honestly, it's so nice to be able to sort of look yourself in the mirror and actually see a positive reaction coming through your skin. I have noticed there's a slight inflammatory at the moment, especially it's like on my back. I think that might be something maybe I'm eating that's not reacting correctly with it. But other than that, general consensus for me is that it's the best pill on the market at the moment that I've heard about and that I know, and that sort of stuff. So it's really a case of the financial position, I suppose, and how much of that can you suffer you are. Because I mean, I've heard of cases of ClearZine working for people. Um, I just want to give a true fact to say that I was a severe acne sufferer, now probably a moderate to low acne sufferer, and for me, the only thing that has reacted correctly with my skin and has a positive outlook on it is Accutane. So anyway, yeah, sorry to all that, get distracted. Yeah, so that's the only thing I can say that is any good. So it's entirely up to you what you do next. You can buy the ClearZine, give it a go, or you can look at the Accutane or Accutane. It's not hard to find on the net. You just type in the right thing on Google and up it comes. Most of the time you have to get the pill from places like the States, because it's not as sort of it's not so widely sold inside pharmacies on the internet. So yeah, anyway, good luck with that, and I hope my review has helped you. Okay guys, take care.